Hello and welcome to Leeds Hacks News on Monday the 16th of December. I'm Ollie Wood.
And I'm Katie Garrett. These are today's headlines.
Residents are angry that free cash machines have been removed from the Holbeck area.
Christmas light displays were in full force on Stonebrick Lane in Rothwell.
And the Big Santa Dash returns to Leeds. But first, a man who was stabbed to death in Beeston last week has been named by police. Keith Harrower, also known as Joshua French, died after being stabbed outside of a Premier supermarket on Dewsbury Road at around 5:30 last Thursday. Mr. Harrower was taken to hospital where he was then pronounced dead. A 33-year-old man was arrested on Sunday on suspicion of his murder. He remains in custody.
Residents in Holbeck are angry as there is only one free cash machine left in the area. Recently, CASA has started to charge 99p and locals are disappointed. A Holbeck resident told Leeds Hacks News, Holbeck is one of the most deprived areas in Leeds. This sort of charge can mean food or no food if you don't have a debit card in this kind of community.
Leeds commuters are being struck by cancellations and train delays today. It's the first day of the new train timetable and many Leeds commuters are having issues with catching their train. Routes to and from Chester, Sheffield, York, Knaresborough and Nottingham are amongst those affected. We have a statement from Northern Rail which says cancellations are due to operational issues including driver sickness, signalling failure and train faults.
Futsal is a sport that is growing all over the world and Yorkshire is at the forefront of the men's league this season. What is essentially indoor street football has taken the world by storm, with the FA in July announcing they would be boosting funding for the sport ahead of the new season.
It's just a simpler version of football. You don't have to worry about the ball going overhead height. You don't have to get as many players. It's really simple to set up and it's actually really fun to play. It's a lot more skill based. It's a lot more intense. It's like high tempo gameplay. You're constantly involved in the game. You never get a moment's peace. Unlike 11-a-side football, there'll be times where you're not involved in the game. Let's say if you're a defender or a striker, ball's not on your half, you're not going to be involved. Whereas in futsal, you're constantly you constantly need to be an option for your teammates. You constantly need to be involved in the game.
It's that time of the year again when holiday spirit is running through the streets of Leeds.
Especially on Stonebrick Lane in Rothwell, where residents are getting festive to give something back this Christmas. Sean Turner went to find out more.
Christmas is a time of year for giving, especially to those who are in need, and that's exactly what the residents of Stonebrick Lane in Leeds are doing. Every year they decorate their street to raise money for charity. One of the 3 charities chosen is the Tea Cozy Memory Cafe in Rothwell, who will greatly benefit from the donations raised here.
Well, I know a lot of people that are on Stonebrick, and the impact that they made us last year, we were quite surprised with the amount of cash that they gave us last year. I think it was about £3,000 that was shared between, it's 6,000 in total, shared between us and Candlelighters. But for some of these people, it's their holiday. They don't go anywhere else. Like this is their Christmas. They won't be invited to any other parties or anything. This is what it's all about.
It's very important. Yeah, I think that more people should be aware of what there is available.
The residents of Stonebrick Lane love this time of year for dressing up and raising money for charity.
We're doing it for 3 local charities this year. Last year we raised £7,000 for charity and we spread that out between 3 charities. We're just really happy that everybody's enjoying themselves, the guys enjoy themselves on the streets. It's all about the kids and we love it, we absolutely love it.
The street have set up a crowdfunding page and there's donation stations throughout. So if you're feeling generous, come down and give some money for charity. I'm Sean Turner, reporting for Leeds Hacks.
The Big Leeds Santa Dash returned to the city centre to raise money for charity.
Hundreds of people attended the event to participate and to support runners completing the 5K. Emma Hildebrand reports.
Families from all over Leeds took to the streets in their Santa costumes. This is one of many events St Gemma's Hospice hold throughout the year to raise money.
Most people get sponsored, you pay to join the event, and then a lot of people set up their sponsorship pages. It's a nice event because it means it's a bit of one for everybody really, like all of the family can come along, and it's just for Christmas and it seems to be really popular. We're actually turning people away yesterday still who wanted to do it. It's very, very popular, yeah.
The city was full of Christmas spirit, and over 900 Santas ran for their own reasons.
Really close to me and Ben both, so we're trying to get involved and raise as much money as possible, really.
You know, this is not only a run in the middle of town, but we address the Santa Claus and it's for a good cause. So really, I think we just thought, yeah, what else do we do on a Sunday?
I'm not running. I don't run. I walk it. So, but I do it every year since it started. I'm 70 to 1,000 people. It's a lot of effort for St Gemma's.
The city is alive this morning with hundreds of Santas. Some are running, some are walking, but they're all doing it for the same cause, to raise money for St Gemma's Hospice. I'm Emma Hildebrand, reporting for Leeds Hacks.
So Katie, what do you want for Christmas?
Well, I'm very aware the big day is approaching, but I haven't had time to think about what I want yet.
Well, that's fair enough. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.